Hey guys, Dave and Gina back at Roseanne's kitchen table. What are we doing here? Find out right over here. There's a thing right here. So I want to talk about grass-fed butter in coffee. This is known as Bulletproof coffee. Everyone's doing this out here in LA. We love the trends out here. And I've been doing it for a couple months. So Bulletproof coffee is organic black coffee beans, grass-fed butter, which means you have to feed the cow butter, because that can be very, people go, grass-fed butter, how do you feed butter to a, how do you feed, butter to grass, or grass to butter?
Got it.
So you feed the cow grass, and then it makes butter. And then medium chain triglyceride oil. I got it right.
Well
you don't know how
done.
many times that took. And then you put it in your coffee, and you get a burst of omega-3s, and these are the good, healthy fats that everybody's talking about. People used to say, well, fat is bad for you, but that's really not the case. And it does some good stuff for your, it's like oiling up your brain. Anyway, So I've been doing...
Brain lube.
I've been doing some organic, grass-fed. So what do I do? Wait, I do organic coffee from Trader Joe's, like $7.99 a can.
Right.
Then I do 1 tablespoon of grass-fed butter. I do 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, which is it's really, really good for you. And I do like a half a tablespoon of Manuka honey, which is this really good honey. And I'm telling you, it has changed my life. It is, you
In
get
what way?
like a slow burst of energy throughout the day instead of that coffee high and then the crash, because it actually, supposedly the butter causes it to seep into your system slower.
That makes sense because the fat slows it down.
And you're getting all this good stuff in your brain. So you're not doing the, we've talked about it before.
Yeah, I haven't done it, but the first time I ever heard about it, and I hadn't heard anyone talk about it, I posted it on Facebook and got an onslaught of, that's disgusting, you're disgusting, you're a terrible person, I hate you, unfriend. So now it's like a thing that people are doing, and I need to get on board. I don't drink coffee because 15 minutes later, I'm under a table, like shaking and crying and asking
but
to
with
get
the
51.50.
grass-fed butter.
But this makes sense.
Yeah.
And I also know, I have friends who give their infants like a pat of butter just to kind of like suck on because it's supposed to help your brain.
The brain.
It makes you smart.
You get all
I don't know if it does, but that's what
I'm telling you,
I hear.
it's kind of, there's something about coconut oil particularly, you feel like, because it's kind of oily on your lips, like you feel like you're like putting good oils in your system to get the day going.
And that sounds amazing, and I would like to get on board, but I do have a very personal question for you.
Yes.
When one combines a potent liquid caffeine and 2 forms of a real rich oil, what time's that set to go off, as a friend of mine would say?
You know what? I'm on a pretty regular schedule, so I get up at about 7:30. It's going to happen around 9 o'clock.
But it's not just going to be one disaster after another.
I mean, it's not
it sounds like it could be a tricky little game with this butter.
No, I mean, I don't have to drink it on the toilet, if that's what you're asking, which I'm pretty sure is what you're asking. Yeah, but coconut oil.
But like, you're okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's great. It has not done. If anything, it's made it a little smoother. The whole
that's
operation
fantastic. Great.
is a little smoother.
Good.
You really went there.
I'm asking the questions that people want answers to, I promise.
You know what the other thing people are doing with coconut oil? Have you heard of oil pulling?
Yes.
Where you literally just put coconut oil in your mouth and you swish it around for 20 minutes.
Have you done it?
I did it once. It supposedly makes your teeth white and it's good for your gums and all that. And then you have to spit it out because it's sucking all the... Do you buy this stuff? Like when these bads come, do you buy them?
No.
You just don't
and
buy
I
them?
don't know. I don't want to be a hater. Like, they all sound interesting, and yeah, give it a try. I don't think it can hurt you.
Yeah.
But I just, like, I'm one of those people just with clothes, and clearly I'm not like one to, I'm not trying to set any trends. So, like,
Do you have one thing though, like one dietary thing that you do that you feel like you're getting? Do you mash kale into your...
Yes, to all of it. I mash it into everything.
Everything, yeah.
I have been juicing for a long time, but my secret, because it's not a meal replacement, because there's so many sugars in fruits and in carrots and certain vegetables that if that's your meal replacement, you're going to spike and you're going to drop and you're going to go, why am I losing weight?
Yeah.
So what I do is I love juicing now. I love the taste now.
Yeah.
But that is my beverage for my sensible meal.
Ah.
So it's not, I don't power it down. No, I don't power it down, after a Big Mac, but with like a salad or with whatever, that is my beverage. So it's not a meal replacement. That's a big one for me.
Well, I'm going to work on getting Gina to suck on some butter and do a little oil pulling. Suck on some butter. That was not a pun in any way. What do you guys do? Any weird health-related things that you're doing? Do you believe in any of this goji berry, acai berry, all that good stuff? basically anything that Oprah says is good that everyone buys. Let us know in the comments right down below.